Hello, everybody. We are almost at the threshold of the other eclipse. So we are on the other side of the eclipse's hallway. We had the partial solar eclipse last 25th of October, which was a karmic one. So it was really triggering our south node, which is our karma, where we come from, with all the mistakes done in past lives, all the wounds, all the past patterns and behaviors that were triggered again to be seen, to be let go of. And this one is a north node eclipse, and also it will be a total lunar eclipse, which unfortunately won't be visible in Europe, in Switzerland and Italy, where I am, but it will be a red moon. Full moon in Taurus that is going to take place on the 8th of November at 12:02 Central European time. So this is a dharmic one, North Node, so it's more, I'm not saying it's really super easy because I would lie, but we have a chance here to align to our higher version of ourselves, if we want to, of course, to embrace our wisdom. We have Taurus and Scorpio here, which is the axis about sexuality, which is the axis about holding on to or let go of. The axis of money, of financial matters also. And we have, again, the square of Saturn and Uranus. And here we could link Saturn to Taurus and Uranus to Scorpio. Uranus in Scorpio is at home because it's in exaltation. Also, it's a sign where it really can express itself. So we have, again, this square, again, this dynamic, Saturn and Taurus. I want to cling on to things. I want to build. I want to ground. I want to root. I want to stabilize. I want a stable life. I want to feel safe. I want to play by the rules. And sometimes I also get stuck in this little box, Saturn. But there's a lot of pressure also, because Saturn is squaring both Sun and Moon. Saturn is squaring this full moon. And the teaching tools of Saturn are pressure, frustrations. So pressure, most of the times, pressure of time, financial pressure, performance pressure. But diamonds are made under pressure. So what Saturn is trying to do is really to help us get rid of our old structures, masks, old behaviors, because he wants us to help to come out simple. Simplicity is Taurus, with not so many layers, but back to the essential. And in order to do that, we have to let go of things. So we have to embrace Uranus and Scorpio. We have to embrace destruction. So we have to destroy. And to do that, really, it's important that we are aware of what we are destroying, because sometimes Uranus likes to destroy just everything, you know? But what is really important to let go of? Nobody can know except from you. And this tension, we cannot pretend that this tension between Saturn and Uranus, between holding on to and wanting to let go of and embrace a new life and opening a new chapter, we cannot pretend that this conflict is not there. Also, the Sabian symbol of this full moon is very interesting. The Sabian symbol is a symbolic battle, a symbolic fight between sabers and torches. So it's really becoming aware of the opposite forces, of the fight between our psychic forces. And sometimes we really pretend that these are not there. We put them down there because it's too difficult to see them. I don't want to be in such a conflict mode, especially if we have strong values in our birth chart, Libra, Pisces, or Cancer, and Taurus. These 4 signs don't like at all to get into conflict. But here, the lesson that is important is that we can find something precious in the conflict. We can see it from a different angle. So if we can step back and just observe it from outside, like if we are just sitting on a cinema and seeing it passing on a screen, like when we are looking at the action movies where the evil and the good ones are fighting each other. It's the same that is happening inside of us. And sometimes we take sides. We embrace one side and the other one is bad, is to be thrown away. No, we are both of them. So full moon in Taurus is staying present. I stay present. I don't escape. I don't take myself out. I stay present at this fight. Because if there is a fight between 2 forces inside, it means that there is life, there is movement. It's not static, there's not death. There's fight because energies are moving. They fight so much because they yearn to find a dialogue. So let's find this dialogue between them. Let's give voice to what is triggering us. Also, Mercury is conjunct to the Sun. So we are asked to verbalize what's bothering us. So if you are annoyed, if a person said something or did something that really triggered us, let's not put it back saying, no, okay, I cannot tell him or her this, you know? But just let's give voice to it. How would it be if all of us really would go to the people they were triggered from and say, you know, that thing you said made me feel unseen. You know, my little child was triggered by what you said. What you did made me feel, I have the sensation that. Why don't we do that? Some of us do, but we can do better. We can do it more. The more we do it, the clearer, the more transparent our relationships are. The more we go into deep communication, the deeper is also the level of our relationships. So let's really give voice to what triggered us. And at the same time, let's just look at these 2 forces, because we can master this conflict. And here is the evolutionary aspect of this eclipse. that we can master the conflict, the inner conflict, with wisdom. Each of us can do that. So Saturn and Uranus fighting again. It's such a long time that we are dealing with that. When we have a long aspect that lasts for so long, it's working underneath very, very strongly and also subtly, unconsciously. So important in this moment is to find the balance between what is really grounding for us, giving us the fullness of being there in the moment, without distractions, present, what allows us to put boundaries and keep our space solid, stable, because it's reflecting the essence of what we are. And all the too many things, too much that is surrounding us. Where can we cut? What can we let go of? What's not necessary? What needs to be changed? What new vision is calling us? Uranus and Scorpio. What leap into the unknown can we do in this moment of our life, where it is asked to take place? So enjoy your full moon in Taurus with eclipse. See you soon.